Gotcha. One time. Since I warned him, I'm on him, I got my shit intact. I told Marshall, you sign us or give our culture back. All of us dressed in black, all of us strapped with gats. I put voice in the voice. Funeral, he dead in rap. Trash rappers wrapped up in bags. Didn't even have to tell y'all that. Every rap out to chase that bag. Blue facing all over the track. Slipping, fucking tripping. About some fame they fucking never had. Good rappers who spit so bad. Don't nobody wanna claim they ass. Fast rappers, y'all rap so fast. Who the fuck trying to dance to that? Stupid, ain't no soul in that. It'll never be a white guard in rap. I was gone, I heard that came back. Where's Eminem, no lip ass? No, where's Tory, his stealing ass? Wearing Canada jackets whack. First Drake sound like Kanye, now Tory trying to sound like Cass. White rappers wanna all be black, these black kids wanna war with black. Dumb nigga, that's just so whack. Whack 100 doing shit with rats. Oh damn, where the OGs at? Give me young fresh and I'll kill these fags fast. Ain't no amount of money keep you from me, and I'm broke but ain't no joking. I still do this for the brodies. If you knew me, you would kill me. If you don't, then you don't know me. When I find you, you will play. I'll let you meet my little homie. Katsu.
Okay. Peace, family. There we have it once again. We're back with another special guest. This time it's Freedom Unique, aka Short Circuit, Freedom the Katsu. What's good with you, God, man?
Hey, shit, man. NYC and J, man. You know what we do, man. Tri-State King, man. That's it, man. That's it, man. Yo, that was the joint I did before.
Yeah. We're gonna get to some of the other ones, but you know, I wanted to. I said let's kick it off with a little something, you know.
No doubt. Yeah, you know, it's funny, man, because I know the quality, but I don't be hearing the quality. I be hearing what the fuck I'm trying to say. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even getting into that, you definitely got a lot to say on some of these tracks, and somebody that's definitely, you know, got a heavy voice when it comes to this hip hop and this rap stuff and that. So we want to ask some questions on, you know, some of the songs and stuff that you put out. We got some fan questions and stuff as well. So it's definitely an honor to have you right here live and stuff as well, blessing us with this, man.
I'm definitely honored to be here, man. Word
You
up.
know, so you know the one we just played. What moved you or motivated you to write that one?
That one, see, I think in the culture of hip hop, and I came up under it. I watched it as it was being formed and went to different levels. So I saw a lot of different levels of it, and this level was really saying, "Oh, you motherfuckers is hot," because that original song is with a rapper that Slim Shady just signed called Grip. And it's Grip featuring Eminem, and they did good on the track. And because they did good, I had to get at their ass. You understand? That's hip hop.
Yeah.
So if you do good, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth, and you better hit me back. That's how it's supposed to go. But you know, they did some good shit together. They did a good collab together, rapping fast as shit. That's why you hear me rapping fast, and this is why I said fast rappers, y'all rap so fast. You know what I'm saying? This is why I said all that. And then I'm always on Eminem because Eminem is providing jobs and situations for a lot of black people that come in that come to him. You got Griselda, you got the whole D12, you got uh there's a few people.
Slaughterhouse and them, the show.
Eminem, you know, he gives a lot of jobs to a lot of black people. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same, I want him to understand something. I want him to understand that how great he is at what he does, and all the black people that he has employed. That when he say rap God, I'm gonna fuck him up for that every time because traditionally there's never been that. And him having the knowledge he has on the culture, he should have never came out his mouth and even said no shit like that because in his greatness, he's still mimicking us. He's still got to mimic. That means he has to act like. That means he's not like he has to act like. You understand what I'm saying? That's like if I come around you and you play tennis, but you always hold the racket. You always hold the racket in your hand before the game, and you just wave it around and shit like that. Me not being a tennis player, you know what I mean? I see you keep doing that. Now I'm doing it. I'm mimicking what I seen you do.
Yeah,
Now the difference between that and black people just being black people is that we just being us. This is just something in us. Anywhere you go in Africa and wherever we at, this is just us. This is how we act. We just acting like us. We're not acting like each other. We're acting like us. These are the things that come with this. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I got a lot of respect for Eminem, and I think people will get it twisted because I ain't that smart. You know what I mean? But my whole thing is when you say rap God, now you when 44, 40, 50 years go by, they're gonna, these kids gonna grow up. These black kids gonna grow up and type in music and God or the highest, and it's gonna come up to Eminem, the mimicker. So I'm
yeah,
spanking him for that. I don't appreciate him doing that. You know what I'm saying? And
I
I
mean,
and I excuse me.
yeah, now go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and it's just certain things that no one could do that we do. You could mimic us all day, but it's still some things that we have in us genetically. Our DNA has certain things that motherfuckers just can't copy. Just can't copy. I could trick a motherfucker who been watching us forever. I know how to trick their ass. You get them to be them. I know how to do it. You know what I mean? Instead of them saying, "Yo, son," they'll be like, "You fucking fuck." I'll make that come out their ass. You know what I mean? I'm doing some other shit like that. But
Yeah,
it's not that I'm trying to separate anything. It's that I'm just like, yo, be mindful of what you're saying in our culture. That's all it is about. Like, be mindful, man, because you hold a certain responsibility, and we fuck with you heavy over here. At the same time, you gotta be mindful. It's just like it's like a white person saying nigga. Like, that's something you're supposed to be mindful enough not to say out your mouth
yeah. Well, I mean,
because
we
you didn't.
recently seen an interview. Sorry to cut you with Dr. Bounty Hunter, and he said that he used the N word because he thought he was cool to do so because of Eminem, and he had the tribe from the he had the pass from the black tribe, as he put it.
Who?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I don't know who that is. Yo, man, no, no, it's not permitted, man. Period. It's not permitted. Why? Because it came out of their mouths as a degrade, and we took it right in their face, we twisted it up and made it a diamond and threw it back, and we didn't let them do it like we do it. We didn't allow that, and so it's not allowed. He know better. He ain't gonna say that shit. He's
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
I mean, we want to rewind back a bit because I mean, even taking some of the stuff that you just said into consideration, we know that you heavily, you know, like feel I don't say strongly about hip hop and the culture and stuff because that might sound like a bit of an understatement. But I guess fast rewinding back to some of your early beginnings and stuff, take us back to how you kind of got involved with hip hop from the early standpoint.
Well, my mother is in the Bronx, and it's 1970, 70 something, and hip hop is starting to go to a whole nother level because it's kind of existed, but it's really like it's not a name to it or nothing. It's just motherfuckers kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And so my mother is bringing me whatever tapes she can get, and then she bringing me the albums. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm on the streets watching all of this go down. I'm at the parks. I'm on my skates. I roller skate at this time. I'm a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I roller skate, and when I roller skate, I'm always roller skating to where the park jams at. You know what I'm saying? So that was a thing back in the day. I hold on to the bus. I have like 4 or 5 other little kids with me. I hold on to a bus, and we go wherever on, holding on to the bus until the driver stops. You know what I'm saying, on our skates. And a lot of times we was going to wherever the music was at. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of park jams back in those days. And I was between uh, Boston, Massachusetts, and the Bronx, New York at the time. And I was born in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But my mother uh, left my father, and so that's what put my mother back to the Bronx and put my her sisters was in Boston, and that's how those those two places became my world.
Connected.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So everybody was either doing doo wop or they had a rap about something. It was a rap about something. Their name, the little chain they just got, a pair of jeans they just got, a pair of shoes, or this girl they just met. It was just, that was to me, we was in a dire situation as a people, and when you royal inside, you find a way to bring it out, and those was the rapping of a certain this or that. Like when everybody is down, somebody gonna say, "Well, I just got me a cone and I'm on my way home," or something.
Right.
And so just to put any flavor to anything that we was doing was tapping into that royalty we have in our DNA and our genetics. You understand? And those things attract. And as you can see, the attraction has left up out of from us to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a people that was just being devastated daily. Like, you know, it was just weird, man. We didn't our voices was real little at those times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had certain people that had a voice like a James Brown. James Brown, the white man respected his voice. You know what I'm saying? For the for most part. But others, man, they didn't respect our voice. They didn't even give a fuck what we was going through. They come, lie to us, tell us things gonna get greater. We say, okay, so what do we need to do? Well, you need to do this for us, and our parents would do it, and nothing would come. And then Elijah Muhammad. See, all this shit started in the '60s and '70s, man. Don't let me jump all over the place, man. Cause I'll be in Islam somewhere deep. You know what I mean? But all of this stuff started between the '60s and the '70s, like far as the boom is concerned, because it started earlier than that. But far as the a boom, because you had Elijah Muhammad, you had Malcolm X, you had the Father Allah, you had Father Divine, you had Marcus Garvey, you had Adam Clayton Powell, you had and a bunch of other big characters around that '60s era, and they were speakers, and that speak was our rap. You understand? That's what the people gathered to hear and came together for. And we young watching all of that, man. We was definitely gonna come some big speakers, but at the same time, we had to fear the white man in us at the same time. So we be in the street rapping, but we go to school and we don't want them to hear us too much because we don't know what they're gonna do to us because we're doing it. So by the time we see them, our head may go down a little bit, or our chest may go out too much, and we get in trouble for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Can
yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. No, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah. There's a bit of something in the background, but we got you.
Move. I'm gonna have to move and shit. Yeah, that ain't no problem. Hold on, Daddy-O.
Yeah, we still got you, though, man.
Yeah, man.
So,
Um,
so when did you decide? I guess that you know, you started rhyming or you started writing and stuff. That
oh, okay. I started rhyming and like, man, it was late, man. No, because like every other motherfucker around me, I had a rap. I had a rap already, but when I started writing. It must have been like '87 or something like that. Jazzo's cousin. Jazzo had Jay Z, and his cousin Jerome. He was in Virginia. I was in Virginia on the run, and he asked me to write a. He seen my flavor out there. I saw his flavor in Virginia. He been back and forth to Brooklyn and shit like that, and he just heard me just rapping some regular shit, and he was like, "Yo, let's write a song." And I had never wrote no song, so I ended up writing that day. But that day he told me to write. He went to school, and when he came out of school that day, I had filled up half of the notebook or most of the notebook, and he couldn't believe it. I didn't recognize at that point what was going on, and 35,000 songs later, I start to understand. Once my pen hit the paper, I'm gone. Period.
yeah,
Period. It's no limitation, man. I could write all day. Now I kind of understand it better. I used to write without beats. Now I write to the beats. I could just, I used to could just pull a rhyme up to a beat, but now I write to a beat, and it's even crazier than it used to be. So
yeah.
yeah, I
I'm
started writing rhymes in '87, man.
okay. You know, and we know that you've got a decorated journey of just being in the industry and stuff like that. A couple of points that you just mentioned, or I guess that stood out from you just mentioned, you said, there's definitely no limits with the writing, and then you mentioned songwriting. So, you wrote the Little Soldiers album and stuff. What was that experience like?
Man, yo, man, you know, people have this saying. They say, "What God gives you, can't no man take from you."
I
So
know.
I was writing the Little Soldier album, my album too. Now, Little Soldier album don't have no curses or nothing. Nothing. I don't know why they put a sticker on there, advisory sticker on that album, but there was no cursing on it for my son. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm writing that album like that. My album was the toughest album in the game, saying the toughest stuff in the game. Period. Line for line. At the time, I was living a life that most didn't live. Most of us had been to jail. Most of us had guns in our hand. Most of us had drugs in our hand. But I was taking the police to war. You know what I mean? I was ready to die for my freedom. That was the difference between me and the other hard rappers that was rapping, tough as shit. There's some motherfuckers that I loved that was tough, but my life was just a little. I had that little edge. My name being freedom, and not letting no prisons and cells and cuffs and shit hold me, and being known for that. You know what I'm saying? If my music had a little more, the reality was different. You know what I'm saying? The outcomes was different. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I I didn't even know what was going on while I was writing their album, because I'm writing about them to the music. And then when it came to me, I was trying my hardest to get my actual story out in perfect line, perfect rhyme. I was trying my hardest, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I was different than this hard ass nigga right here I like, or this tough rhyming ass nigga I like over here. I knew my shit was different. The outcomes was always different. You know what I'm saying? When the police come, they be like, all right, you got my tough crazy ass here. There go my gun. And what I wasn't like that. It was different for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not no brag boasting shit because I was ready to die. I had 5 kids. That was kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's where my mind was at. My mind was on shit like that, like freedom or death. And that was the actual name of the album, but Master P being the fucking genius that he is, named it Gone AWOL, which also means escape. This nigga's a monster, son. I don't like that motherfucker, son. That motherfucker smart as shit, son.
Yep.
Smart as shit, son. Word.
Yeah, no, that's a colonel, man. I was just on a quick note. Somebody just asked, how did the song with the little soldiers and the ghetto commission come about?
Man, you don't want to know. How about that one? Salute to whoever asked that question, but they don't want to know. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. My sons, mind you, they're called the little soldiers. That's Frequan, who is 6, and Freedom, who is 7. They call him Akeem on the album. Freedom, or Akeem, however you want to address him, he did that. I was locked up. So my baby did that. Ain't that crazy?
Okay.
My baby put that together, man.
All
At
of
7
all
years old.
at that age, they that
Yup. Militant, man. Militant. Straight up. You know, see, the thing about my children was that this was their world. Their world was learning and studying Islam, mathematics, things like that, working out, boxing, martial arts, studying rhymes, playing games, doing homework, cooking, cleaning. That was their world. The crazy shit is they was just them young ages. But when if a parent puts this into a child, that's what they'll do because they feel that authority figure because they're babies and they're sponges, but they can do so much. So at those ages, my kids was doing those things, man. So at 7 and 8 years old, my son Freedom, who's called Akeem on the album, he had been such every day of that process that when they took me to jail, he knew what to do on the album. And Master P let him rock. That's the crazy part.
so he was a 7 year old calling the shots on the album.
He, because I was locked up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he knew what his father wanted, and he did that, man. No bullshit, no bullshit.
Yeah, no,
You know?
that's crazy. Yep. And they also asked if the Gun AWA album was ever completed.
Man, to be honest, the Gone AWOL album got about 200 or 300 songs, man. Every song I bought the Master P that he liked, he kept, and we did it for something else. And then I just stacked and stacked the rest of them and shit like that. So I've been dropping some of them on Lock a Block channel on YouTube and the Lock a Block Down channel on YouTube. But man, I got so many Gone AWOL songs, man. It's unstoppable, man. I thought, I was, I was facing 116 years. I had a standoff with the police. Uh, I was ready to die, man. So I had a lot of music. I had a lot of music, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I was gonna ask as well because they mislabeled, I believe, one of the tracks, Do Rags, and put
But Slay Sean,
Slay
they put
Sean
Slay
on it.
Sean.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit kind of bothered me, man. That kind of bothered me. Slay Sean is a dope rapper. You know what I'm saying? He can rap. But like I said, it wasn't that I was better than motherfuckers at all. Cause I believe everybody got more sense than me. Yo, you see how New York is? I go from one spot to the next spot, and here somebody else come. You
Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah. You know.
but yo, I don't want to spaz out. You know what I mean? But they don't know I'm talking on the interview. You know, it's not
Nigga,
cool.
it's all good. They ain't coming in too loud or nothing like that anyway, man.
And you let me know when they do, man, because I'm trying to be nice. I'm drinking lemonade. Come on, you know, lemonade supposed to keep you cool. I'm ready to slap flame out this motherfucker. But anyway, that's not cool. But anyway, Slay Sean, man, me and Slay Sean became cool, and I uh, I didn't appreciate that happening, even though me and Slay Sean became cool, and even though Slay Sean was a dope rapper, you know what I mean. I just felt like my life was way different, way different than a Slay Sean. And I'm like, how do y'all make that? I don't think Slay Sean is gonna come on the track and say I'm the hottest nigga in rap. Fuck where you been at. Fuck where you sit at. Cirque hit like bit ass. Rock two get ass. Chase rap to ass. This nigga blacks on the east or south to that. You know, I don't think he would come on. I don't think he's ever done no shit like that. I'm saying, and that's not to discredit him. That's to
Yeah,
say that I have been, I've been through things I don't think homeboy been through. So that was my bag, not his bag. So yeah, I didn't like that shit. Holy shit, I ain't like that at all.
yeah. I think one thing with your rhymes, and you've always displayed that you put a lot of reality into your rhymes, where it's like one thing I've heard, even if I didn't know the story before, by the time you told the story afterwards, it's like, oh shit, that makes sense.
Right.
Even like the last time when you told us about the bring the burners and stuff like that as well, and yeah, you go back and you listen to the lyrics and put the story of that together,
Yeah.
make a lot more sense.
Hey yo, you know what's funny, man? That even though I'm like, you know, like not real smart and shit like that, didn't do good in school and all that type of shit, and I learned from. When I say I'm not smart, some people get mad at me, but I learned from everyone. Y'all my teachers because I'm either slow or something. Something ain't correct in my head. You understand what I'm saying? And when it comes to uh writing rhymes and shit, I don't write them with this or this. It's like something. It's I guess it's the combination of the both, but a lot of times, like you could ask a lot of artists, I don't be knowing where that fucking shit come from, man. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't be knowing where the fuck that come from, man. When them shits, like a joint I just did. I don't know if you're gonna play it or not, but when you play it, I'm gonna bring up something I ain't even realized that it just comes out the fucking pen, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna play
I
it
don't
next.
have to premeditate it, is what I'm saying. I ain't that good,
Yeah, it got you gotta be compelled to do it. The feeling or something like that got to really pull you to do it.
man. And it's like when I hear somebody like Tupac. Tupac is the best to me. Now, the certain songs he got like If I Die Tonight, So Many Tears, and some other joints he got. Man, you gotta be somewhere else to make shit like that, man.
Yeah,
You can't.
this ain't.
You ain't on Earth.
Yep.
You ain't on Earth doing that, man.
I mean, Pac was I still funk with that remix he did. That this ain't living one, man.
Again, that's another one. I can't
Life
even
kill.
remember that shit.
Hold up, bro. Okay, yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to interrupt. I'm gonna play this new one that you did, and then we're gonna get into this real quick. So we're gonna take. I'm gonna play this for a quick break, and then we're gonna break this one down, man.
Okay.
Gotcha. Life kill me trying to make me live. God turned his back on me. Sentence for some shit I did. Dick up in some hoochie bid. Swallowing my unborn. Guns in the car cop. Don't turn your silent lights on. Leave us alone. Don't you see the struggles on? Don't you agree? We gotta eat. Get the police to kill us gone. Uh, if you black, then you wrong. Cause the truth too powerful to give to niggas in pure form. I don't just perform when I perform. I'll be showing how it's going in the songs when I be flowing. See, I got cracked like eggshells in the morning. See, we got straps cocked back and they blowing it beyond. Brooklyn is the pain in the park I was born. So the picture for the audience too vivid, I be drawn. Curses all in cursive and the audio's a poem. Is the fabric of the Bronx and the thread that I be sewing. No one gonna like me when I spit it, I be known. But see, y'all ain't gonna see me when I'm leaving and I'm going. Gone, y'all ain't support him, he was on. Drop more music than your favorites on the gram through a phone. Shit, I might sound terrible, but listen to the spill. I got injured in the accident, but niggas better chill. If I hit the studio, then the beat is killed for real. Say I'm the king of the tri-states, then I'm the king for real. Yeah, nobody wanted with me here. I ain't a gangster, but I'll kill a gangster nigga out of fear. No one you should ever run up on. Are we clear? I mean, cops 100 years. If it's on, I don't care. Blacks should stick together, but we don't, cause we weird. That white devil prepared. Slavery was so severe. Yeah, Katsa, one time.
Okay, Katza. So yeah, that one was a banger, man. I'll be replaying that later and digesting a bit more of the lyrics. But while we got you right here, you want to break down the meaning, the message behind that one.
The message, man, all that shit I said, man, was to get to one line that I wanted to be heard. And that was slavery was so severe.
Okay.
That was about. And see, I don't know if you remember, if you're familiar with the Drake and Kanye thing supposedly going on right now, right?
Yeah. You going on? I think they say Drake. He got the most streams right now.
Something I don't know, but that's a Drake beat. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's a
off his
Drake,
new album.
right. That's off the new CLB album. Now, Kanye said in one of his songs something about curses and cursive or something. He said
I got a cursive and cursive. Yeah. I don't know. I remember it.
something. He said.
Yeah.
So I said that on there on a Drake beat.
Ah, shit. Okay. I never peeped that. Yeah.
So that I said, I don't even know what I said. Cursive or cursive, some shit. I don't know. I would have to like my mind moved so fast that we would have to play it, and I was like, "Yo, stop right there. Let me tell you about." It's difficult because I can't really remember. I just did it and can't remember. But anyway, so I was putting Kanye and Drake together on that instance, and then I said, I explained about I had an accident, which is the reason why I'm not in the studio because I got in a car accident. 3 people died. I got crushed. So, now all the martial arts and everything I've been studying all my life, I can't do all that no more. You know what I'm saying? So standing up is painful. Like I stand up in the booth all the time. I can't do that now. I'm waiting though for one of these rappers to hear me getting at them for some shit they didn't say and gonna make me get in that booth. Pain or no pain. So I can get
Yeah.
at them. Cause I write these shits so fast, I'll be just writing them. You know what I'm saying? I you know. But that one right there was basically again, man, just trying to wake us up of what's going on. If we remember that before the slavery shit, we was together. We didn't have the wars that we have now. I'm pretty sure we had trouble with each other because we fucking supreme beings. We humans. So of course we had problems, but we didn't have the problems like we have when the Europeans chained us and put one in the house and then put one in the dirt. You understand? They knew what they was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So they turned us against one another. And if you think about it, we got the whole world doing this right here. Look, this what the whole world can do right now. They couldn't do it 40 years ago. They're doing this. Look,
What you said?
they could do that now. They couldn't do that 40 years ago. They'd be like this. They fucking knock each other out. You understand what I'm saying? But now they could do this shit here. They could rock now. So if the whole world is doing something that we do naturally, So why the fuck why ain't we coming together? Because them claws that was putting us in so fucking deep, son, them shits is round deep. And that's why I said uh blacks should stand together, but we don't because we weird. Uh but that white that was prepared, slavery was so severe. That's why I said that. Because we refuse to do the one thing that will break the chain. And the one thing that would have broke the chain when they put us in them was us coming and staying together. But the fear took over. The fear they was carving babies outside of women in front of us and shit like that, and killing the biggest baddest black motherfucker that jumped up to help that black woman. So they instilled the fear in us, and we was like babies at that point because we was taken away from our comfortability, our land, our people, our culture, our God. All those things was taken away from us. And you understand what I'm saying? So that puts you in a baby state because now you looking for safety. And the same motherfucker that's causing you harm can make you safe. So you submit to that whole idea. And we submitted all hard and shit like black people do. And the one thing we will not do is love each other. Won't do it. Won't do it. We even seen it from the George Floyd shit. That when we come together, motherfuckers start quaking in their boots and start making changes. But the claws are so deep, man, and those claws got ignorance, deceit, hate, all that shit, man. Just won't come together, man. And so that was me saying and reminding myself as well that slavery was so severe. It was so severe. Keep that shit in mind when I'm angry at another black man or another woman or another or black woman. I gotta keep that in mind that anger is not my original state of mind. That's something that was given to me. You know what I mean? We
No,
the only people on the planet that's still connected, man. Why? Why we still connected like this? Because we the original people. And listen, man, I love all people. That's just me, man. I love all people. However, I feel like when white people who fuck with us realize what their people done, I believe they should rise against them motherfuckers, man. I believe
no,
that I believe Eminem should come out his face and say, "Yo, this person, this person, and this black man is the reason why I do this today." You know what I mean? Before you even say my name, say his fucking name. I
yeah,
believe that.
yeah. I
You know what I
think
mean?
it. Yeah, yeah,
And I believe that's how you make peace. And peace is what? The absence of all confusion. That's what I believe. Like, I can say one thing bad about Master P, and I was looking for that shit. Because everybody's like, yo, man, I didn't hear this one say something about Master P and this one. They like, you ain't got nothing bad to say about this man. I'm like, nah, I don't. But then I found something. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to see him and tell him this one. Like, P, you ain't teach me the game, motherfucker. You try to keep me safe. You try to keep me out the hood, out of jail, living. But you didn't teach me the goddamn game. But I think the reason why he didn't is because he's busy, man. To whom much is given, much is required.
he was in the middle of doing it at the time.
He was busy, man. He had a lot of people to get past one. He had to get them back past one, get change their mind state so they can keep working. And then
Right.
maybe if we all start to do that, we were still no limit soldiers, man. It was dangerous men, man, with tanks on, dangerous. And if one of us would have called the other one, it would have been trouble, trouble, trouble. And a person like Master P, who's seen the other side, I believe, amidst learning the business at the time that we was all in it, amidst learning it, he also was trying to keep motherfuckers from their regular shit. And in order to do that, you can't really. It's hard to sit down and train a motherfucker to be bigger than him or on his level. It's hard. It's hard, but that's the only thing I got to say about that motherfucker is that like, you ain't teach me the game. But I know he
Nah,
could. I knew it was damn near possible because if I called P and he ain't pick up, he called back, and he did that for everybody. And he ain't like the person he say, "Yo, P, I called you, you never answered or you never said nothing." I don't think he was that type of nigga. He ran his tank and he spoke to everybody. If you look at all the features that people got on other albums and shit like that, he was doing what he was supposed to do. And that job everyone couldn't do. I couldn't have done it. And me and him like the same age. I couldn't
nah,
have
yeah.
done this shit. You know what I'm saying? He had to walk what his shoes, provided. I had to walk with my shoes provided. You know what I'm saying? I might have a different kind of street knowledge that he didn't have. But he had some business shit, some street knowledge, some schooling, some other shit, he had some shit. You know what I mean? And but like I
Yeah,
said, to whose much is given, much is required. Man.
yeah,
Hold
no,
on.
definitely, man. I mean, a lot of great work I still believe was done on all parts. We've had somebody ask why was the if you know why the Hot Boys and Girls beat was used for the Little Soldiers for their song too.
Yo, I did that. See, this is weird, man. This is that weirdo shit. See, if you listen to Click Click, Click Click is like a remake of what's they call that? Bling Bling,
Bling,
maybe?
bling, bling. Yeah, yeah.
Right, right, right. It's a remake. Uh like the song you just played. I got on that beat. I don't that shit just come naturally. So when I heard Master P and them kill that shit, Mystical and all them kill that beat, I wrote that joint. It was already ready. They didn't tell me to write that shit. I just wrote it.
Crazy.
And let P hear this shit. He was like, "What the fuck?" He like, "Yo, we gonna make a video." I was like, "God damn, for real? This just was a freestyle. It was just a freestyle." Wrote 3 verses to that shit. I'm the I in the alphabet, illin' on tracks. I'm the T and too cool, chillin' like that. I'm the gravy on your mashed potatoes, thick as can be, like your piggy bank of pennies when you broke on the street. Like this, that was just a freestyle.
Okay.
Because again, like I said about the Grip and Eminem joint, the reason why I really wrote that song was because Grip and Eminem had a nice flow on it. Master P, Mystical, and all of them had a good flow on that Hot Boy shit, and I had to punch him in the face. Bow, whole lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just by writing it. And P loved that shit and made a fucking video out of it. And that shit was like, that video was like 250,000, $300,000 or some shit. Man, it had Adam Clifton Powell in there, had Tammy Roman in there, who was like the girl on the Real World, which was a popular reality show back in the day on MTV.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
had a couple. It had Huggy Bear on there from the '60s and '70s movies with Pam Grier and all that.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, it was an all-star cast from that bitch, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it had the girl from Living Color on there as the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit was popping, son. And my
Oh,
babies had murdered that shit.
yeah,
Murdered.
definitely, man. I mean, with that being said, with the Little Soldiers album, do you feel that it was a mistake them putting like a lot of the adult or the older attack members on there, even though they had solid
Hell
features,
yeah. Hell yeah. Now, see, Reginelli, this is something about Reginelli, right? Reginelli and Gotti and them, man, like New Orleans niggas is different, man. Man, you just love them type niggas, man. Cause they
Yeah, yeah.
mean that shit, right? But I wish that Reginelli was on there, but don't put the damn name on there, man. That's the only thing. But it's hard to how you do that. These were 6 and 7 years old, and Reginelli and them was called Young Guns. So if you look on the cover of Little Soldier CD, these 2 babies, you see Fiend, Young Guns. scary name like Mia X. White people scared to death of an X. Why? Because it reminds them of Malcolm X. You understand? So I think that was a bad move, man. That was a big bad move right there. But I mean, I, I wouldn't have got the joints I got. I wouldn't have got the Reginellis. I wouldn't have got the Fiends. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have got Ghetto Commission. I wouldn't have got it. I don't know how P. That's the only thing I think P didn't think out fully, because those names cannot be on a baby CD if you wanted to blow. Can't do it. Because what parent is going to look at a CD in the 1990s and say,
Mm-mm.
oh, Little Soldiers, Young Guns, oh, nope, no, I'm not bringing that to my kids. Because they ain't talking about guns in here. It got to be. Because this says Young Guns. And then this says Fiend.
Yeah, I
Hell
know.
no, man.
I know.
Yeah, that's tough, man. We had to rely on No Limit Soldier fans. You understand? And the fans that was there, they was fans of Mystical, fans of Silk, fans of Young Guns, Ghetto Commission, and Sons of Funk, and Hounds from Dirktown, and this one and that one, Big Ed and Mystical, and all these people. They looking for a certain maturity, but the babies not bringing that maturity like that. They kids,
Nah.
you
I
know.
mean,
So that was hard, man.
it was kind of ill because I mean, even for me as a No Limit fan, it was like, obviously I copped the project and checked it out and stuff. Being a hip hop and an East Coast fan as well, that's what really I guess attracted me to it a bit more, because I could hear the lyricism, I could hear like the context and stuff a bit more in their album and the stuff they was rapping about. But it was, not to say somewhat misplaced, because as you said, the rest of the shit that you listened to the time for was the maturity from a different kind of level and the street sort of
Thugs,
level and
man.
stuff as well. And was the fun gangster shit really, I mean, I
Yeah,
did fuck with their feature on Servan's album. I think it was Tank
yeah,
Nigga.
yeah, yeah,
And you was on the ad libs and all that with that
yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, that was hard as nails, man.
yeah, yeah. First Robin Sons of Hip Hop, man,
Yeah, yeah.
worldwide. Man. But yeah, man, that you might have been one out of 600,000 people that like, yo, let me fuck with this East Coast shit. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rest of the fans was like, man, those is kids, and they not, they not thugs. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you listen to the album from 1998, then you see they talking about who won a battle. They got a joint called Schoolyard Battling. Battling became real popular after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
they breaking down how the battles go, because that's what I was doing, battle rapping. And so they was battling people when they was coming up. Wherever we went, they was battling. It was rhyming. You know what I'm saying? So they got shit like that came into reality later, as far as the game seeing it, like battling became real big. That's like the second hip hop right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battles.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of battles, we've had people, chiming in the comments and asked if you've got any commentary on the Wild Boys and that experience. We got, I think, some Wild Boys fans in here.
Wild Boy, man. I think I said it before, man. About time I got to the Bronx, New York, the Notebook was a rap. Maybe two or three of them was a rap when I did my song for the Wild Boys compilation. Time for the real, you know what I'm saying? That shit was that serious. And again, man, I'm just not no. Just like I just said in the song you just played. I said I ain't a gangster, but I'll kill a gangster nigga out of fear. I'll let somebody know quick, fast, and hurry, man. I ain't no gangster. I ain't no gangster, man. I'll put me with the guards, man. I got love for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
when I said all that to say, when I did the battle against Cash Money for whatever they did, my ending objective was for them to step their bars up because I didn't hear them really rap at the time. I didn't hear, I heard some lazy pen shit. I didn't hear no pushing of a pen. So when I was getting at them, I told, man, you can't rhyme because when you tell somebody, hey man, you don't know how to ride no bike, what's supposed to happen next?
Yeah, they get embarrassed. They get embarrassed to probably learn, yeah.
Right. And so when I kept saying, yo, you motherfuckers can't rap, that means get your ass up and start pushing your pen. And shut this big mouth motherfucker up. Shut him up. That's what that means. And so that's why I said what I said to them. You know what I mean? Yo, man, listen, man. Guns was pulled out over that song, man. That's something ain't nobody speak about on here. Guns and shit got involved in that whole battle shit. And it's funny that somebody asked about that whole Wild Boy shit. Because
yeah,
I
they
went
in
to
the comments
Houston.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah, I went to Houston and my mind state was on, okay, I in my heart of hearts, I would like you to step your bars up, but I'm ready to punch you in your face for for disrespect or whatever we battling for. I'm still ready to fuck you up. You know what I mean? And so I ran down on one of the Cash Money niggas in Houston. I had Sonya C's brother with me, and he probably saved the situation because I ran down on the hot boy nigga. I'm not gonna say which one at this point. We'll get into that in a whole nother time. But I ran down on one of them at some spot in Houston, and somebody, I ain't gonna say his name neither, somebody with a tank backed out on me, backed out like a Desert Eagle or something on me. They had a tank too. You heard me?
Okay. Yeah.
Motherfucker had a tank on him. And I didn't calmly say, okay, you got it. Sonya C's brother, Chalice, like took me away from the situation because I didn't give a fuck that, you know what I mean? We had a shotgun, but that shit was in the car. You know what I mean? But homeboy with a tank was with the hot boy nigga. I saw the hot boy nigga ran down on him. Yo, I'm short circuit. I'm the one who did click click. What's happening? You know what I mean? And the homeboy was like, man, yo, man, that ain't y'all coming at the wrong people. I'm cool, da 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 da. But the nigga he was with, who had a tank on in Houston, was like, yo, man, we don't do that over here in Texas, man. That's what he said. He said
Oh,
that. You know what I mean? And then the nigga Chalice, Master P's brother-in-law, he the one that got me away from that situation. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do a bunch of talking and all of that, but he got me away from that situation, and he explained to me and the other guy, the guy who had the tank on, got at Master P about that too, and was like, "Yo, man, this short circuit freedom nigga is running down on people. Like, get this motherfucker." And P he'll give me like 2 words. Hey, freak, man, you better chill out, man. Something like that, and he'll leave it alone until he'll snap. Because P ain't no punk. He'll snap, motherfucker. But he expected you to understand. So, of course he told me to, be a little easier. Because I caught that same nigga in New York at BET. Same hot boy nigga. Caught him again at BET. All that shit is in my book, man. But yeah,
okay.
real shit. Guns came out over that whole shit right there, man.
Yeah, that's great. I'm about to play one of your unreleased No Limit joints, and then we're gonna get back with some more questions.
All right.
I don't even know why the fuck I'm even talking right here. I work, nigga. Stop hating on everything I said in my real 6 years ago. Real shit, nigga. Let's go. Yo, y'all ready? Bring it home, man. Don't hate on the motherfucker who doing this shit. Bitch ass nigga.
If I thought y'all thought that I was soft, I would've came with them hammers. Broke y'all off, just standing. Now they fucking hauling your body off. Play you like a clown, nigga, look at you now. I got the block on LO. Your beef is cheap. I have soldiers put holes in you, right in the street. You wet behind the ears, young in the game, young in the name. Shots rain, niggas circle ain't playing. Whoever told you I was pussy got dick in their ass. I blast 4, 5, 6, 7 shots at your ass. I'm trying to blow your mask out like an axle. Relax though, you finna fucking feel my Roscoe. Leave them numb like pure coke. Deadly disease, shit'll cease. The bullets been released. Fuck it, my enemies gon' die. Know why? Knife stab to their guts. Shots from the 45. No mercy in my eyes. See you make it alive, bitch. Memory, nigga, you a nigga I beef with. I go the distance, long nose bullets. Hey, and the trigger come out soon as I fucking pull it. We ain't the same, we different. You a lame, you tripping. I got the double action pump with your ass kicking. Somebody better get him a circus shoot. Go on a run, move to Miami's like gangsters do. Niggas sick like the flu, we can all get ill. I got blue and black, gray, and still I kill you for real. Police looking for my guns, harassing my soldiers in court again. Pussy, this beef ain't over. Pussy, this beef ain't over. Pussy, this beef ain't rhyme you got. I got 20 to that motherfucker. You can't fuck with us, nigga. Lock a block down, bitch.
Yeah, so that's what we got there after Lock a Block Down channel, man.
Y'all don't like you either, man. I don't like you either, man. Cause that's damn, that's weird you did that, man. Cause that's the dude I was talking about. That's him.
don't fuck with me.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, how the fuck did he do? How'd you put that together? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was planned. I was trying to surprise you with that track because I had the other ones that you knew I was gonna play, but
that's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't know you was gonna play that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Then we was just talking about that. How did he know? Put that. That's weird, man.
That ain't me. That's the universe. That's God working right there, bro.
You are not versus all.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah,
but,
that's weird, man.
That was real a banger right there. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Real serious rhymes. If I thought that y'all thought that I was trash, I would. Damn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the fans they in the comment they say, that was fire. What's that song called? What was the album? A lot of people would. They say, is there a way that anybody
this beef ain't over? That's what that's called.
The beef ain't over. Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Is there a way you could look at maybe releasing some of this music for some of the fans and stuff? Even if you look at doing a digital release, I know with some of them, I don't know.
Man, my stupid ass, man. I don't know nothing about releasing no music. All I know is what they've taught me how to do on Instagram and YouTube, man. I don't know how to do that shit. If I knew it and I could monetize it or something like that, that would be special for me, man. But I don't know how to do all that shit, man. I'm just not. I'm just, I don't have that knowledge. You know what I mean? I don't think nobody wants me with it because of my pen game, because my pen don't run out, because I don't get writer's block. Never had it in my life. Don't get nothing. So I hear a beat, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think nobody want me with that shit.
I mean, when it comes to rap, though, I guess it's not easy. And even that track that I just played, that was an old joint. And even if I play some of your new ones, you still got the same kind of heat and intensity. The pen game's still ferocious. We've heard you come at Royce the 5'9", certain artists that are, considered to be, lyrical in their own regard and stuff like that too. And I believe they got heard some of the songs and stuff too, but choose not to respond.
I've heard that. And I've seen some evidence of someone's checking my shit out. But why wouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? I make sure that they know I heard them. You know what I mean? As much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, if I so-called diss somebody on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I find out who they fuck with and I send it to all of them, every last one of them motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? So he cannot. So he can't duck that fade. And to be honest, man, when I get at these rappers, man, I want them to shut me up, man. Cause I'm like I said, I'm a student, man. I'm a student, so I learn from everybody. So even though I might get at a 2 Chainz or something like that. Two Chains was dead wrong, and I got at him for being dead wrong. But it's not saying that I can't learn something from him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He said some stupid shit like Atlanta running the game for the last such and such and such. I'm like, I keep hearing people say this shit. Even my homeboy Trick Daddies be talking this craziness. I'm like, no matter how you want to look at it, the biggest artist is still right here. They still come from right here. They still here. And that shouldn't be like a smack to nobody's fucking face because whatever started here moved out and everybody's eating from it. So why everybody quick to stomp on New York City? I don't get it. I don't understand that shit, man. I don't get
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I know you was at the recent verses, and that was a good sign for just seeing that kind of hip hop spirit back in New York and stuff again, man. Because even me as a hip hop fan, you always look to New York as like really the mecca, really
That's mama.
the leaders from the
That's
you
mama,
know
man.
yeah that's where everything really come down
That's
from, man.
mama, man. What the fuck? Why is everybody so? I don't get it, man. No, see, this how the white man do. The white man took science, took mathematics, took all these things from us, and make us believe that he started and that we the dummies. You understand what I'm saying? Our
Yeah.
people was here millions of years before these people, and then when these people, had a medieval stage or was in caves and shit, we was building pyramids. But they still call us stupid, slow, dumb, all the bad words in the world. Though you took our knowledge and you did whatever you did with it. And that's just the same thing as hip hop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say this and say that about hip hop, but they wouldn't wear the chains if we didn't rock the chains here. They wouldn't be. I know plenty places. I was a guy. I've been on the street since I was 9 years old, and I was on the run most of the time, running from something. And when I was running to these different states and shit like that, some a lot of states they ain't gonna fuck about having no 3, 4 pair of sneakers. But here you had to. If you ain't have 3 or 4 pair of sneakers, you wasn't even coming to school. You understand? And everybody was poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody got a sneaker game. Think about it. This all this shit, man. Listen, man. Man, I came up with you give respect where respect due, man. And that's that. I get
Yeah.
tired of people coming at the city for what? I don't understand. This is where you got your game from. It's just like Greeks. Greeks went to Africa to study. You know what I mean? Give the respect to Africa and say, yo, we couldn't get the knowledge over here in Greece, so we went over there to Africa and learned from them people. We
Yeah.
learned from the people who taught the people who taught the people who learned from this one, who learned from this one, who learned from this one, who learned from this one. In Greece, we was savages. They should have said that, but that ain't what they said.
Yeah, I think the highest Greek scholarship does give credence to that. Learning from the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, and stuff like that. But not to go off topic. I guess staying on, I guess where hip hop and stuff is now. We've had somebody that said, "What do you think of the music industry today with the mumble rap era that we're in?" I don't like it, but they want to hear from your perspective, from somebody that's came up with hip hop from the original era and generation. And they said, "Why are your sons, the little soldiers, doing now in 2021?"
Okay, I got a short mind span. Like I write rhymes and forget the words to them right after I write them. Okay, so the first question is far as mumble rap and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, this is the crazy part. When I came up in the game, you had to be responsible. You understand what I'm saying? Like Eminem would have got whooped out. He would have got beat up because you don't talk about your mama. Not no black fucking community. You get your ass whooped for talking about your own mama. If me and you, we boys, and I was like, man, fuck my mama. She's a bitch. Man, somebody gonna throw a punch at me because that's blasphemy in the black community. So I said all that to say you had to have some type of responsibility when in my era. when you're saying the things you're saying out your mouth. So for it to exist, for a mumble rapper to exist, the responsibility has been taken out. There's no responsibility. Motherfuckers is free to say and do whatever they want. It wasn't like that in my day. You can say some wild shit if you want in your rap, and somebody's gonna approach you on that shit. You know what I'm saying? PM Dawn, like I was telling you the other day, PM Dawn had a ill song, "Baby You Send Me Out." That shit. He had some other shit before that, but somewhere along the line, he said hip hop, and and he put hip hop on what he was doing, and somebody got on stage. I ain't gonna say the popular artist name that got on stage and whooped his ass for that shit. Why? Because he said he put the wrong label on the wrong situation, and the label he put, this is hip hop, and it wasn't hip hop. And motherfuckers don't again, you have to be responsible. So for there to be mumble rappers for a while back in a minute ago, and today still, that Lil Pump and all them, then you got whooped out, whooped out for speaking that type of shit. I mean, look at Jay-Z. When Jay-Z and I think Nas, they got something called ignorant shit, some shit like that, something like that. Even in that ignorance, it's a responsibility of what you saying on that mic. Even though he said the ignorant shit that you love to hear, some shit. Even in that ignorance, is some shit that niggas is being responsible. You hear somebody like Crooked and Billy Bathgate talking about a lot of crime and shit like that. But you hear them say, "Yo, I was a young nigga, dumb nigga." Ain't just saying they was buck wild. They saying I was young and dumb. So there go the responsibility right there while you're spitting your ignorant shit. But the mumble rappers, cats, they wasn't jacking none of that. They was just ignorant. What the fuck is you talking about, son? Fuck is that?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And Little Soldiers, man, Freedom, who was called Akeem on the album, I got four sons that got the name Free, so we 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 uh we try to Freequan was the baby, so we let him rock. We let him rock Free. You know what I mean? But anyway, Freedom, who's called Akeem on the album, he got some joints on Lock a Block Down. LOCKABLOCKDOWN. Lock a Block Down on YouTube. Young Free. You know, he's my second son. He has some joints on that. You know what I mean? Where you can hear his joints and shit like that. Freequan, uh, he changed his thing to Akibama. OCKEYBAMA. He's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? He's still, doing music hard body. You know what I mean? They should do a verses between me and that little fucker. That's what should happen.
What you
You know
say?
what I
Versus
mean?
between a father and son versus.
Exactly, man. Let me eat him up. You know, me and him having a discrepancy right now, man. I miss my baby, man. Went on miss him a lot, man. We had I'm a person you kill. You don't anybody. You know what I mean? We don't fight and argue. You kill me because I love you so much that I'm willing to hear whatever I may have done wrong to you. But if I ain't wronged you and you wrong me, you might as well kill me. You know what I mean? And that's some shit I'm working on uh, to try to figure out a better way than that. But yeah, that's me and him had a real big discrepancy, man, and you know, he went his own way, man, and it's hurt me every day, bro. Every day I miss my son, man. Every single day, man. You know what I mean? Because I taught him everything he know. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's my son, not for rap. I taught him everything I know because it's my seed. That's the job of a parent, as a father. A father is one who furthers one's education, and that ones that he furthered the education is normally his child. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, when you look at people in the Christian world, they say, "Our Father who art in heaven." You know, they when people get that title of Father, that's like something we don't we the woman on this planet, the miraculous, amazing woman. She's an XX chromosome. She has an X and an X. The man has an X and a Y. The only chromosomes that exist on the planet are X and Y. And the woman has two twin chromosomes. We have both of the chromosomes. And the sperm in us is alive. This is why the woman would get our last name and us not get her last name. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Teach.
we really that move. We the start. We the foundation. You understand what I'm saying? We in the woman's purpose. If I mean, according to the Bible or religious scriptures, the woman's purpose was to be a companion for the man. But look at all the simps running around here. You understand what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy, man.
They got the game, reverse, man.
All
Yeah, they got
backwards.
it. It's all over the place right now, man. I'm
It's
telling you.
dyslexia. The
Yep.
game is dyslexia. It's backwards, man. Word,
Yeah.
son. So
We
my son, man, my sons, man, they they have it in them. There's nothing I could do to get it out of them. Nothing no one else could do to get it out of them. They got it honestly. They've been had it. The story of why they started being in the game in the first place is in my book 21, and it's in my book Music, Mayhem, and Me. You know, so look out for those joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the Fonzie will definitely have a copy, and we will be breaking this shit down once I release it. But yeah, they still rocking, man.
Okay, for sure. We got a couple of more fan questions chimed in, and we'll go for a few. Cause I don't know how we are good for time, but one of them from Ed Soldier Beats. It says, peace. Any stories of hanging with C Murder, and just thoughts on his current circumstances in case.
Man, I got a dope song with C Murder, and I don't even like saying that name, but that's the reason why I brought up the story. I got a dope song with C, and the reason why I will not drop it is because the murder name is on there, and I don't want to be a part uh, of him not coming home. So I won't release it because of his name. You understand what I'm saying? C is the whole Miller camp, man. Is just yo, son. Can you see that? Can you see the? Can you see the? Past them trees right there. Do you see it?
Nah, not too good.
You see the Empire State Building?
Um, Shit, not right, not me. Maybe
Uh,
somebody else can see it, but
can you see it? Can you see it?
yeah, I can see a little something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit. They got that shit glistening tonight, son.
I can see the light.
Yeah. It's glistening.
Okay.
It's glistening tonight. But anyway, see,
NYC.
yeah, see, murder, man. He's a good dude, man, and he went to war beside me, man. When he heard I had war, he went to war immediately, no questions asked, like he's supposed to. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of stories with him, man. I was with him before he got locked up the first time, and since then, man, I just won't drop that song, man. I won't drop it because I don't want nothing to hinder him from coming home, man. That's an ill fight right there. You know, he's stronger than me because I would have broke out or I'd be dead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing
Nah,
nobody. I ain't doing nobody's time like that, man. I ain't doing it. And see, murder's a hell of a man, man. He's a hell of a man, hell of a man, hell of a artist and all that type of shit, man.
yeah, yeah. And they
Yeah,
say any stories from the rest of the Miller boys, and any stories of chilling around Steady Mobbing. You was actually on as a stick up on the Steady Mobbing job.
yeah, man. Steady mob on his job. Yo, man, listen, Steady Mob was some scary dudes, man. Scary, son. scary. When I say scary, I mean when you feel like you the best, like your pen is the best, and you get next to some motherfuckers, man, that got some pen, you gotta shake in your boots a little bit, man.
Damn.
And Crooked was a nasty. He was like now he was a brain nigga when it come to music. Like you gotta listen to what he's saying. That's just some hard, real. See, when you can take realness and put it in rhyme, that's ill to me. That's way better than rapping. Rapping, you could just be like, they say, "Hey man, I want you to write a rap about being at the top of Empire State Building, but you never been in New York." They could rapper could do that shit and then make that shit sound good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a motherfucker that rhyme to put real life in rhyme, that shit right there to me is tough. And Crooked from Steady Mob was dope at that shit. Dope. You gotta hear what he's saying. And Bathgate was just an emotional, ill nigga. Just so emotional though, but he ill. You know what I'm saying? So being around them cats, man, just let me know, man, that the East Coast wasn't the only niggas that could spit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what that showed me. That and when I say the East Coast, I mean that on I would think only niggas in LA had a little bars or something like that. But them niggas up there, them niggas had crazy bars. Stupid. Stupid. Ghetto
No.
Commission, them niggas too. Silk the Shocker, fucking Slim, Silk. Silk is the type of motherfucker is like he could kind of do what he wants. When he put his mind to, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? He one of them type. You know what I mean? Um, Reginelli and them, they some to me again emotional geniuses. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is talking real shit. They emotional as fuck, but they talking some real shit and it rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about like fucking skullduggery, another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Got his own lane.
No.
You know what I mean? Own lane, man. You know, it's a like I said, man. My tank is dangerous, man, and I just wish we all come together because for real, we're nobody iller than the tank, man. In the '90s, man, nobody was iller than the fucking tank, son. Master P knew what the fuck he was doing. He's a mad scientist, his goddamn self. He
Yeah.
knew what the fuck he was doing, son. He knew who he had. People was like, man, damn, anybody could have got a deal with no limit. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well,
I think,
there's a lot of people that was trying to get out that couldn't get
yeah,
down. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The he handpicked us for reasons, different reasons. You know what I mean? And you- I'm sure some of us got picked because we could write. A lot of us got picked because we could write. He wasn't no punk. He wasn't scared of nobody's pen. He didn't give a fuck. And that's New Orleans type shit. Niggas in New Orleans don't give a fuck about your pen because they if they with you, then they with you. So your pen is they pen anyway, motherfucker. You know what I mean? They ain't on that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, just a bunch of ill cats, man.
Yeah, no,
Real
hold
good.
up. Yeah, so we got some people say, salute, much love from Louisiana swamps. We got Hoffa who's asking any questions about or anything about Cain and Abel.
Now see, this is where last time me and you spoke, I said there was no East Coast artist. We was the first, but Cain and Abel was the actual first artist from the East to sign with No Limit. They from the Bronx, and me and them used to be in New York together and all of that. But I think they was living in the South, and that's why they was considered South. Their
Okay.
slur was like the South and things like that. So and and to correct what I said before, we wasn't the first artist from the East but we was, I guess, fresh from the East or something like that. I don't know how to say the word, say it. But Cain and Abel was living in New Orleans or somewhere along that line down there already.
Yeah. No, they were. I think they were called. Was it Double Vision before that?
Man, I was with them. I was with them. It used to be me, Cain and Abel, and Matt. And so I remember coming from New York one time, and I went to Cain and Abel's house, and first thing I was like, yo, what call Mac? Where Mac at? And he was looking at me all funny. I'm like, yo, call Mac, man. Because Mac is just an ill something. Like, can't even put this nigga in a box. So I'm telling them call Mac, whatever, and they looking at me, and I'm like, yo, don't look at me like y'all about to tell me some crazy shit. And he's like, yo, Mac got locked up. I'm like, and then they told me why. I'm like, that was a collapse moment. Like, nah, man, I'm just starting to get to know homeboy, you know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean? That was a little click, man. One of the little clicks, man.
Okay.
Cain and Abel, me and Mac.
Shit, that's a dope little clip right there, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because Cain and Abel are visionaries, man.
I see they do great work even to this day. You know, they continue doing great work.
Yeah, they visionaries, man. And I remember they went through their case, and I was told to stay away from them. Yo, that No Limit shit was tough, man. Because, you know, I had to become like brothers with people that I didn't quite understand, like a Slay Sean. You know what I mean? In New York, me and him probably would have never talked. Like, we different. You know what I'm saying? Master P made that family. Snoop Dogg. I was Snoop. Man, I ain't think two snots about Snoop really. You know what I mean? I didn't think Snoop was like, I thought Snoop was an ABC rapper. You know what I mean? I thought Snoop was a person who like watched us so hard over here that he had what he had until I heard Murder Was the Case, and then shut my fucking mouth. Washed my mouth out with soap till I heard that shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Snoop was on their ass, and he was on their ass so hard that my smart ass couldn't understand it. That's what happened. And then Master P made us family. You know what I'm saying? So that made it even crazier. You know, but that shit. Now, me and Snoop wasn't on the same level. Me and Slay Sean and them wasn't on the same level. Official, you know what I'm saying? They did their own thing, of course. But, you know, P made them niggas family. But I could see myself fucking with them niggas. Them niggas was like this regular ill hood Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's how that went. You know, if you know Philly and you hear them, you be like, oh yeah, that's Philly all day. It's no mistaking it.
Yep.
Southwest. No mistaking it.
Yep. Yeah, they repped it hard, man. Especially Flames and Yukon and stuff as well, man.
Yeah,
they definitely had that little vibe and stuff going.
Yes,
I'm gonna see. I got a joint here to play from you though, right quick. Let's see if we get this one up, man. I think this is another one a year unreleased joints.
Okay. No Limit East, yo, bring that, son. Drop that. Yo, drop that, yeah. Yo. To the best of my knowledge, I guess that I'm the hottest when I spit. Be that go on shit, nigga.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, yo, Nabo, what's the purpose you stopping me for, son?
Yo, kick that rhyme that you was kicking to me a while ago.
Aight. Compare yourself to Cirque, sonny, you not in my league. You funny money, my flow like the shit on my sleeve. Ice cold, blinged out, glacier, polar. My gats, solar, the heat, I melt ya. Rock 30,000, some people, one spot. Heated 3 niggas, 8 bullets, 1 Glock. Play with it, now born beats, I stay with it. Gun packing and bullets, I make you lay with it. Decay from it, fuck splitting up 100. We got millions now, we got cheering now. Up in the studios, pulling all-nighters now. Off the block and still getting on the quiet now. You probably got my pack, you better get get my cash. Check with your boss, if you cross, you ain't coming back. Hit your mask up, holler your calves up, heat the temperature in your ass up. Who called me? Circle mobster, dick lift anaconda, beats fuck bitches, rock silk and lizards, spit the game for riches, get the lame in ditches. P gave me the east, I'ma handle my business. Now you notice that, sure sir, God shine, now you notice that. I don't live on the block, but I can always go back. You a master P now, and I'm no limit cash. La 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 la. Oh yo 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 yo. We attract a crowd of people. We attract a crowd of people. La 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 la. Oh yo 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 yo. We attract a crowd of people. We attract a crowd of people. See me with Silver Shocker, smoking Joe and the Viper behind tinted windows, crack jewelry hanging in tights. I know haters just like ya. My aim is good. I'm a man but rock ice cubes like boys in the hood. Little soldiers pop through, them little niggas my fruit. I hustle mine, cat, I let my dogs get you. I get at you with tools, writing murder in mansions. Pipe the face you out, thugonomics, I'm handsome. Collabo shot, drop something hot off the box. Shorty get to touch the watch if she nice with the box. If she mean with the slobber, introducing the team. She can go till it grow, if you know what I mean. I walk hard, New York style, my tank just swing. I'm a trick in it since I'm down to pay for my dreams. Yeah, I love this thug. I will bust slugs. I will grab mics up and tear up the club. Feel me till they kill me, yo, nonchalant flow. Disco with my E-hoes and stay on the go. No limit to my eyes shut and all corrupt. Till I fall down in death and I can't get up. Still Surfside now, like you know this that.
Wow. Hold up, we're gonna keep it going. We got one more little one real quick.
That's how it is. Game tight. Need a chick, pop out on the same night, nigga. That's how it go. Keep dope, never go broke. Be a hustler for sure, bitch. That's what you want. 2 takes, no limit. East got it locked like the thing, yo. That's what we bound. More plats, credits, cars, gas, the blast, more cash. This my last time quoting these words. This for my soldiers and not for you herds. Circling the big boy with the Desi bird. Sunk in the sea, we about 8 deep. Excursion, now beats ATVs. No haters with us, just me and the team. Regulators, playboys, century players. Raggers, ain't money, no more cold layers. Be on 55th, yelling out,
Fuck the mayor, New Year style, which is still cool.
Disrespect us, body goes extra
foul.
One of us, we gon' all get you down. Zay, Chris, Moe, wrists on bling, don't act like y'all know me. P gave me days, put money in the bank, spin a mill and ain't drop 'em. I'm fresh out the clink, nigga, blink, take my clink, still walk through the ghetto. Blink at my bling, don't forget about my medal. Ain't getting robbed and not getting beat up, only getting mentions by the lakes with my feet up. That's how it is, game tight, need a chick, I'm out on the same night, nigga, that's how
Okay, here we go with that. A little quick snippet again right there. Some people asking who was doing the beats on some of these projects.
The first one you played, my man Nablo from Brooklyn made that, and that was, you know, I did that in do rags, but Master P snatched do rags. I did that in do rags and shit, and the second one was Mike Diesel from Chicago.
Okay, so wait, so Do Rags, that was a record you had prior first.
Yeah, Master P switched it all up and shit like that. I had to change the whole rhyme. It was Do Rag, Scully had New York Thugs, Spitted had something, Jersey, what? It was again me on my tri-state shit.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, P snatched that shit. P's a thug, man. He'd be like, yo, give me that shit, yo. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And that Diesel one, that was definitely that was a banger as well, Mike Diesel.
The other one is a remake, man. And that was a shout out to my peoples in the BX, you know what I mean? Like my man Just Ice, the guard Just Ice, it's called Way Back. Going way back to the early days of 75 and the Black Spades. You know what I'm saying? That's Just Ice on there. KRS-One is featured on that song. It's called Going Way Back by Just Ice. And that was one of my like he was a ferocious motherfucker in the time of consciousness. You know what I mean? Just Dice was raw. So it was something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to do that song, and so I had did it for the Short Circuit album, and that's what happened.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that type, man. You put it down. Somebody was asking about 2 for 1, but I don't think you know too much about those
Nah,
guys.
2 for 1. There's family. That's all
Okay.
That's all I really could say with that. Very talented, and I believe they was twins. I could be wrong, but they used to be around my sons a lot too. My sons used to love hanging around 2 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah. If it had a tank on it, it was my family. You heard me?
Yeah.
Straight like that.
And that's the thing. I mean, even when we look at I guess the timeline, you was there from a good time period from the 98 period going forward, even to the when it was doing the new No Limit stuff. So
Yeah.
you had quite a good stretch in regards
Yeah.
to yeah.
Yeah. I think from 98 to 2004 or 5. That's
Okay.
how long I was with the tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We see
before.
even Romeo, by the time he dropped the stuff, Little Soldiers was featured on his album and stuff as well. His first album,
Yeah,
one
number
of the
6.
Little Soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah, Frequan, the youngest one. Aki Bama, he was on that. Him and Romeo got on Somebody's in Love. They did that and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now, man, I be dropping music. Don't nobody give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just not somebody. I don't know, man. But I know who the fuck I am, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And what I'm doing, man, is leaving crumbs, man, of again showing what I learned from this game, man. Consistency, realness, authenticity, shit like that, man. And that's what I'm leaving here. I'm leaving here. You understand? So when people finally do go quarantine and shit and check the shit out, then they're gonna be like, yo, I fuck with the kid. You know what I mean? He wasn't bullshit. And that's all
Yeah.
I really want. Like, okay, he came in this shit and he didn't stop doing what he said he was gonna do. Everything he said, he was of that. What he said about himself in music, he was of that. You hear me on all kinds of beats. I'm not afraid of no beats. I don't give a fuck what you put in front of me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat because I said I would. I said on the east or south track. This nigga Black's on the east or south track. You remember I said that, right?
Yeah.
How long ago that song came out? When I said that? A long
What?
time ago, right?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Now since then, have you heard me on mad different tracks eating?
Yep.
So was my word bond? I'm asking you.
Oh shit! You ain't gotta ask me. Yeah, it was definitely by.
So that's what I'm here to do then. Keep
Yep.
my word. Keep my word, and that's what I think this shit come the shit that come with this, man, the responsibilities and being mindful and all of that, it all comes with this type of shit. So I'm not going to say something 20 years ago and it not be real.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't give a fuck whatever song you play right now and you stop and say, what's this? I'm going to tell you what the fuck this is.
And that's what I respect about you, especially it don't matter what track it is, what song for what era, there's an explanation, behind every word or behind everything.
Yes,
you
sir.
can, break down the meaning behind it. It ain't just even if it sounds some slick wordplay shit, there's still some shit there behind it, and
Yes, sir.
it all quantified, man. I did have a whole bunch of other ones to play that I'm gonna probably leave off to our next go round, but I do want to play one called "Keep It a Benji" as well, which
Jordan Lucas.
yeah, which was something for Jordan Lucas. So I'm gonna probably play that, and then we'll close out on some of those new ones and that, because I see it getting a little darker and stuff out there. I know that ain't really an issue, but I know time pressing.
And I'm ready.
Yeah,
Everybody
yes.
know the park. They already know what time it is. It's good.
So shit, let me see if I get this "Keep It a Benji" up.
In business, when grown folks is talking,
Joyner Lucas, mind your motherfucking business. When grown folks is talking, shut the fuck up and be quiet. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Fuck 'em up.
You old fake God praising, beige nigga, Caucasian, stupid rap nigga, Joyner Lucas, you facing lions out the jungle. I fumble the gun and shoot you. I killed you on your track. I'm nothing you niggas used to. Y'all niggas is doodle. We blame you niggas cars up. Swear to God you nice, you suck. Get your bars up. No street nigga gon' fuck with you. Computers smack you at the intro. Stupid, respect the shooter. Kill, jump in the Uber, soothing the barrel with me. Whoever try to kill me won't do it. They coming with me. Y'all keep it 100. I keep it a Benji. Nobody in the game and rap is fucking with me. I warned the police, don't come near me over no nigga that fear me. I'm a legal killer, you hear me? Blast 50 shots, double Glocks go empty. Shot in front of cops if it's Liddy and that's a Fendi.
Please shut that off.
Fuck you up, nigga.
Oh my God.
I'm on your body, nigga. Anybody get body. I'll fuck you niggas up. One take Casa, nigga. KOTTS.
Please, set it off. Yo, you know what's fucked up, man?
What's up?
You know what's fucked up? I dare to lie. I dare tell a lie, son. And when I said that shit was, I said, y'all keep it 100. I keep it a Benji. You know, $100 bills of Benjamin.
Yeah.
So I call it a Benji, right? And that's all I did on there was kept it so bucked that I'm telling you to turn that shit the fuck off, son. I wish you should have stopped at every line and said, yo, what's this? What's that? What's the... Yo, son, I was on his body because he interjected himself in Nick Cannon and Eminem's problem. This is before I got at Eminem. Because I got respect for Eminem. I used to be at his office and all that. So I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to let them handle their handle. But Eminem said something about that man's wife. You know we don't play that shit in the black community. So I had to do, it took all the respect I had for Eminem not to jump right in at that moment on his body because of what he said to that man about his wife. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga Joyner Lucas jumped into it. He said some shit like, yo, we'll fuck you up. And he said some wild shit. And that's why I came on and was like, yo, mind your motherfucking business when grown folks is talking. You understand what I'm saying? And damn, I had said some shit to him. I'm just like, I haven't heard that in so long, kid. Wow, I was on his body, son. Oh, shit. But everything I said on there was then how stupid and ignorant I get, you know, or have been known to get. It don't matter who's around if it's Liddy. And if you know what I said at the ending, man, I'm in every word of that shit, man, which is crazy because, you know, that man, he's a rapping ass rapper and talented at that. You know what I mean? And he ain't want to jump into no gangster shit like that. You know, but I just felt like he should have minded his fucking business, you know, while Eminem and Nick Cannon was going through or whatever they go through. And I don't give a fuck if Eminem would for himself. If Nick Cannon would have put 5 people to go against Eminem, he still should mind his business. Obi Trice too, because that man spoke on that man's wife. Yeah. He don't do that shit. Again, this shit is principles, man. And if we get motherfuckers that ain't riding for the principle, then what the fuck is what's all this shit for? This shit might as well be rock and roll, man. You tell me the rules and regulations to rock and roll. Wasn't none. Motherfuckers was getting crazy, son. Dead, dying, smelling like dogs, all types of crazy shit, man. Doing great music, but it was no rules and regulations, man. Not that it's well, shit. I believe in it should have been some, you know, because you got to think the tours in hip hop was like cool, right? Until who came along? The fucking Beastie Boys. Them motherfucking wild white boys, they was tearing shit up, man. Tearing shit up. It's a difference. Eminem came in. Yeah, mama, you got no tits and all this type of shit. Oh, whoa, homeboy, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And like, so this is why I got at Joyner. I got at Joyner because he got at Nick over a white boy coming at him about his wife. Nah, man, you're not doing that. No. If we was in prison, I would have fucked him up for that. Because you don't do that. You violate, you don't do that. don't do that, son. So that's why I got at the niggas joining Lucas. That's not the original one I got at him about. I got at him first before that one.
Yeah, I think I had the old one before that one. That was on was it fast? That was on the
God's
faster
prayer or
beat.
something like that. God's prayer or something like that.
Could have been. Yeah, I remember it was a faster
Yeah,
record
he
than that.
wild,
But
son.
yeah,
Yeah, he was in the church with the liquor. Like, son, you know you ain't doing that, son. And my first joint, if you look at it, it's on Lock Up Lockdown. I don't even think it says this. I think it says a response because like I said, this shit don't just be happening because I'm trying to get clout or all that type of shit. It ain't about that. It's like I'm listening to you, I'm respecting you, and you saying some stupid shit. So I'm gonna
you
try to text you and say, yo, bro, this. But then it got to the point where he jumped into the Nick Cannon shit. Then I was on his body. That was it. Now I can
yeah,
go however you want to go, however you want it to go. And so when that song first come on, it says you old fake God praising. Uh, I can't remember. I can't remember the rest after that. But again, when I said fake God praising, it came from the song he did about, something like he was talking to God and something like that. That all that's fake. You faking jacks, kid. So
yeah.
that's why I said that first line. And then whatever I said after that, it was something that he actually did. And again, I can't rap the shit, but I put that real shit into words that rhyme, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. We got somebody in the comments by the name of Calliope Slug,
Without
and
a
he
doubt, that
said,
shit make me want, man. Turn that shit the fuck off. Oh
he's
my god, damn, free. Stop kicking the boy. He down already. Leave him alone.
yes, he say, well,
You know what
Slim
I mean?
on his comments.
That's how I looked at that shit.
He say if you ain't fighting against
Hold on,
white
son.
supremacists, then you ain't saying nothing. So that's
Yo,
one of
you
the
hear me?
yeah you connected still.
Come again?
Yeah, no. One of the comments he said, if you ain't fighting against white supremacists, then you ain't saying nothing and stuff. Just I think he was commenting on just some of the circumstances that we see in today's society. We get a lot of comments saying, free Corey Miller, free C. So yeah, people be showing love. Somebody asked if he was close to crazy. Slightly off topic.
Crazy, the no limit
Five
nigga crazy?
504 boy. Yeah.
Man, crazy is crazy with it, man. Yo, crazy. One time, crazy. Yo, me and crazy. I'm mad at crazy though, man, because and they talking about breather life, right?
Yeah, they just said Hoffa, he says, was you close to crazy?
Yeah, I was close to crazy as a nut, man. He's a nutcase. So yeah, that's my nigga. I got wild love for that nigga, man. But I got mad at crazy because crazy, me and crazy did like I don't know, man. You put us in the studio, man. We gonna go crazy, and that's exactly what we did. We like made so many songs in one night. We had our voices started sounding different. Like both of us was fucking hoarse from making so many joints and putting 100 into every joint. And then he turned around and on his album and he put his verses on there. He didn't put mine on there, and he gave me no explanation. So I've been mad at him about that. But other than that, I think Crazy is a dope ass artist, man, from the town, man. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. You know what I mean? Crazy, just a dope, talented motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it would have been dope to hear those songs and stuff there,
Oh
because
man,
I think I
easy.
remember you guys on I think y'all did something. Was it Oz soundtrack or one of
Yeah,
those
that's light.
soundtracks?
That was light work, man. What me and Crazy had, that's light work, man. And that big head ass nigga, man, took that shit off his album, man. I don't get it, man. I don't know. We in New York, we call it a scandal, baby. It's a scandal, man. I don't know how that happened, kid. Cause me and this nigga was going ape shit on everything. I think Diesel had did all the tracks. We just was going ape shit, son.
Okay, maybe well, you never know. Could have been a call that could have been maybe out of his hands or something.
Man, I don't give a fuck what it was, man.
You ain't get the explanation, so yeah,
Yeah, I don't give
I
a
can
fuck.
dig it.
Yeah, I don't care, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
As my family, I love them, and as my brother, I'm mad at him. So, you know, that's that.
Yeah, I think I want to do maybe one more record before we wind up, man. I know we had a couple of the race 5-9 ones we didn't get to tap into, but there's one I got here called Moment of Clarity, and I think it would be one that sort of
I don't think Royce on that, but go ahead.
no, that ain't for the verse one. I think I'm gonna leave the verse one to the next time because I got a couple
Oh,
of
okay.
verse, I got a couple of verse ones here. Unless you want to still go for them, we could knock.
Nah. I'm riding with you, man. I'm off your vibe right now. You heard?
Yeah, I'm gonna rap with this one, man. So let's get this one in.
Put my heart in the cage. I'm not walking away. We're so close.
Connected
Yet
Gang,
so
Brooklyn.
far. I'm reaching out to your hands. Only you understand. We're so close. Yet so far.
Katsa. Every morning it's this pen in me. Pistol under pillows, ears listening for my enemies. Demons who befriending me, rap lames offending me. Suckers who pretend to be me but can't contend with me. Battle buster rhymes, now we not cool no more. Used to battle busting Tekken on video games on tour. Guess I got him bored, that 100 went on the floor. And I love him more than y'all heard to have to murder my boy. Who gon' let you in when your body the Eminems, the Waynes, Drakes is sin and rap? Who wanna scrap? Scrap got that gat, that struggle burning his pockets up. Tired of sitting back being poor, had the monster up. RZA got my tape with my sons, he ain't give them back. Aki running from his own father, where's the man in that? Pardon me, son, not understanding that. You made it all bad, I'm your dad, don't got no hand in that.
Put my heart in the cage.
I just be giving too much to you motherfuckers, man.
We're so close.
Y'all gonna fuck around, make me go on one of them sprees, man. I'm really going fucking crazy, man. I just had fucking surgery on my shoulders and I can't stop writing, man, cause niggas fucking with me, man. Y'all don't understand this fucking shit. And I body you fucking rappers out here, man. Katsa. Word up, yo. And I see all you pussies on the Instagram, all you other motherfuckers, and some of you motherfuckers is real ass niggas, man. But y'all got the game fucked up too, man. So y'all gonna let me be the realest nigga out there, man? Niggas hiding behind phones and all this type of fuckery, man. Old Texas scary ass niggas. All call outs are mandatory, man. Y'all letting these motherfuckers say and do whatever they want in our motherfucking culture, man. Niggas done lost you motherfucking minds, man. And I'm the only motherfucker like this that's feeling like this, man. Stupid niggas, man.
Yeah, so could definitely hear the hip hop passion and stuff behind that one. You want to break that one down for us before?
Yeah, first of all, that's not the complete. That's I don't know I don't know which one that is, but the other one got an Eminem joint on it.
Okay.
Word. So I don't know. I gotta find that for you.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
send me.
find
You
that
have to send me the link for it. Yeah, yeah.
Right. But I started off by speaking about Buster. Me and Buster Rhymes was real tight. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, and like I told you, he called me when Biggie got shot. You know, that morning, March 9th, that morning. We used to play a lot of video games and rap and all that type of shit. And I just felt I deserved more from him than not to hear from him when he see me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just I know people hear me getting at certain people, and I don't know what they think or who they think I've been. I've always been what the streets consider that nigga on the street. I didn't never give a fuck about being that nigga, but whatever I did, I wanted to be respected for that. You understand? So this is why it's called a moment of clarity, because when people heard I had got back at Buster, and people was thinking I'm just getting at whoever's at the top or whatever. Nah, motherfucker, that's my homie. That's the God. I was getting at him because he violated. I'm not getting at him from no motherfucking clout. I don't need no clout. I like being in the shadows. I'm an ugly nigga. I don't play that shit. We could do the whole interview in the dark.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand me? I ain't with that. I ain't never been that type of dude. And it was people getting at me like, yeah, man, you was a clout chaser. And I'm like, man, listen, man, spell my name right, man. It's FREEDOMUNIQUE. Freedom unique. That's me. That ain't I don't know all that other shit, man. And so when I said a moment of clarity, it was me telling people, yo, I know Buster. We have a relationship and he hasn't gotten at me. And that's why I got at him in this fashion. There was no other way to get at him. I tried everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, and then for Buzz, you not picking up phones. You know what I mean? And then you guys, a lot of people hiding behind text. A lot of people guilty for that. I'm not. I'm not one of the people. I'm not even saying I'm better than them. But I wish somebody would explain to me what the fuck that means, man. I don't just like crazy. I don't understand you taking these joints, us doing these joints in the studio, and you're not telling me why they not on the joint. I know I would have been fighting hard if someone would say, "Yeah, okay, take Crazy's verse." So, whoa, let's call Crazy, and you tell him that shit that we about to take his verse off. I ain't nobody told me nothing. So again, it's just a moment of clarity because I'm in the dark with these with a lot of people because I don't understand shit. And then I hear people talk like me. They the realest and they this that. Well, if you the realest and I do this to maintain my realness and you don't do this, what's going on? I don't understand this shit. So I'm thinking it should be each one teach one. We should be teaching each other how to maintain a certain stature, but that's not what's going on. So it's a lot of confusion. You got people, man. The game of life is really crazy, man. And motherfuckers forgetting, man, that we all uneducated, man, because knowledge is infinite.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all uneducated, and we all gotta pull each other's coattail and say, hey, man, that ain't how you do that, homeboy. You doing that wrong, son. Face that man. What's his name? Joyner Lucas. When I first got him about being a fake preacher or God fearing man, like you faking jacks. You ain't walking up in no church with no motherfucking Hennessy, nigga. So why would you do it on a video? What's going on? You a
Yeah.
clout chaser, nigga. That's what you doing. You doing that to get some type of likes or some type of shit. But that's you wouldn't do that in real life. Then come on, man. Everything is real life, man. Everything is real life, man. So it's just a moment of clarity, man, because I'm the one that's confused in the dark, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's I'm gonna react. I'm gonna react like that, you know. I'm gonna react like I'm confused, and that's why I said, yo, y'all gonna have me go on one of them sprees because when they don't, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk and say, yo, man, I need to understand what the fuck was that because I truly don't get it. I don't care about death. I don't care about police. I don't. Ain't nobody taking me to jail. You may go to jail. If I don't want to go to jail, freedom ain't going to jail. It's been my life forever. This ain't no tough talk or nothing. This is freedom or death, nigga. Either I'm gonna be free or I'm gonna be dead. You understand what I'm saying? I need to know things. I need to learn shit because I don't know every fucking thing. I don't know nothing. And I be asking for the knowledge, and instead of motherfuckers giving me knowledge, they be ducking and diving and dipping and shit like that. I don't understand that shit. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And I be wanting to get at my brothers and say, yo, don't dip on me because I'm stupid for real, nigga. Make me understand. They be like, nah, nigga, you ain't stupid. You got all them lyrics, nigga. Them lyrics, I don't know where that shit come from. Now you say, well, you see certain people, you say, damn, God gifted him or God gifted her, but I can't be gifted. So I'm intelligent because I could write my rhymes, I could write my life out. I'm just intelligent and I can't I know every fucking thing now. No, hell no. Teach me. Tell me why this, why that, so I can understand it and don't gotta get into new gangster shit, cause I ain't no gangster. You understand what I'm saying? I'm your brother. Teach me, man. Help me learn and see, nigga. I can get violent like the next stupid nigga out of ignorance. Ignorance, it means illiterate. The lack of. I don't want lack a part of me. I want building and destroying a part of me. I want to build something, and what's wrong with it, I want to destroy it. So when I destroy it, what I built will be divine. Divine means something that's great, something that's not mixed, tampered, or diluted.
Teach.
You understand? I'm trying to learn, God. I'm trying to learn.
It's a paradox, man. Yeah. We teach you
Yeah,
the we sometimes we teach you numbers, and I know I hear exactly where you're coming from, though, as well, though, man.
thank you, man.
And
Thank you,
somebody
man.
one of the comments, they say you fighting the real fight, man. Yep.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. If that, I mean, I hope that means that's good. I'm fighting a real fight. I hope that means good, cause I ain't playing. That's what I'm not doing. That's the whole shit about this whole shit. I am not playing. I'm not playing. That's the whole thing about that shit. That ain't no tough guy. I'm the softest motherfucker on the planet, motherfucker. The softest. I saw two ants fighting. I tried to break it up. Oh, hey, man, you motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really peaceful. It's just the duality of the supreme being or the human being. The duality. I I'm in touch with my duality, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. Ain't nothing tough about freedom, unique, wise, and law. Nothing. Ain't nothing tough about me. I love everybody. I literally give the shirt off my back. I literally give up my food, my place of rest, or what have you. You know, son, you've been around me. You know how,
Yeah,
son, when you came to the States, what we do that first night? What we eating?
eating
I
builder.
think I
Yeah,
said, I think I stood up in pain and made you dinner.
yeah. You
You know what
did.
I'm saying? That's that. So you could tell him like, yo, he ain't lying. He telling the truth.
Yeah, I tell
But
people all the time, but yeah.
but son, I promise you, it's people that come to me and say, yo, you a vicious savage. This is what they say to me. Meanwhile, they done left me in fucking the pit of ignorance, in the dark, where I don't know what the fuck they doing and why they doing it. And my reaction is war.
Yeah, okay, that's what you know. Yeah, you know.
Period. That's war for me because I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't. I was raised by wolves, nigga. You back a wolf in a corner, you hit all his fangs gonna come out. And before you back him up in the corner, his nose is out to find out what's going on. You go ahead and smack his fucking nose. You keep on smacking his nose, he going all the fangs gonna come out. He gonna bite your fucking hand off, and that's me. But I promise you, if he put his nose out and you feed him, and you keep feeding him and feeding him, sooner or later he gonna be coming up on you, licking your face, rolling over, being a silly like a puppy. And that's me. That's me. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm nice. I'm soft as fuck, son. I'm soft as fuck, son. But I'm nothing to play with. That's all. That's
Like you
all it
said,
is, man.
it's the duality, like you said, the polarity, man, and stuff, and it's just the understanding of that, and being in tune, I guess, with that balance.
Gotta have understanding, man. Gotta have understanding, man. Because if you got knowledge and wisdom and no understanding, you fucked. You fucked. Because knowledge means to know. Because it tell you that in the first four letters, KNOWLEDGE. First four letters is KNOW, which means know. So knowledge means to know. Wisdom is to speak. It's the activation of what you know. Now that shit has to come to bear fruit, which is understanding. So if that shit don't do its job, it's gonna rot violently, maggots and such. You understand? And that's me, man. I gotta have understanding. If you take my name and you break it down number wise, it's gonna come up to a fucking three, son. And 3 is understanding. I need that shit, son. I need it crazy, or I'm a snap. And you're gonna have to whoop my ass, beat the shit out of me, shoot me, stab me, and every fucking thing else, just because I don't understand why you doing whatever the fuck you doing.
Man, that's yeah. When you break it down like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I need a moment of clarity. And now that's why I said that. I said RZA got the tape of my sons. He ain't give them back. RZA, what are you doing? You got my babies. How many brothers got their babies in the game and you got their tapes? I need their tapes. You ain't give them back. Just tell me why. You busy? You misplaced them? What? Because wouldn't nothing stop me from getting a man his children's tapes back? I'm not mad at RZA. I'm just like, RZA got the tape of my sons. He ain't give them back. I keep running from his own father. Where's the man in that? Pardon me, son, not understanding that. You made it all bad. I'm your dad. Don't got no hand in that. Huh? Is that clear?
Yeah.
I need a moment of clarity. That's what that joint was about. Sorry I took so long to explain it, but I'm telling you, son, every joint
there's depth. There's a whole lot of depth to it and layers. Not just with
yes,
the
sir.
lyrics, but with the dynamics of the
Yes,
the
sir.
stories and the whole. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of dynamics to all of that shit, man. I get that shit from mad people, son. But see, it goes back to self too. This is why I said I need to learn. My name is Freedom Unique. Unique means one of a kind. I'm going through these situations of no clarity with so many people. Why? Is it because my name is Freedom Unique? And I'm unique, so I'm gonna go through. I'm not gonna know what the fuck nobody doing. It's gonna be weird to me. Why? Is it because I'm one of a kind? If I'm one of a kind, then y'all better start giving me my motherfucking flowers for being that shit. I like flowers.
Well,
Yeah.
you want to be able to smell them shits, Yeah.
Yeah, somebody might as well go ahead and say, fuck it. Tell me some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I might be an ugly nigga, but I got a nice smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I, again, I may have placed all of this on my shoulders myself by putting my title at that peak. My title being Freedom Unique. Unique meaning one of a kind. So yeah, I might have put it on myself. And again, this is why each one got to teach one. Because that's when someone comes in and say, well, brother, this may be a destiny thing. Or no, brother, this may be a fate thing. And you have to take it like this. I don't know every fucking thing. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know nothing, man. Anybody that knows something knows nothing. And I don't know shit.
Yeah, we got somebody trolling in the comments, man. They say, I want to see him talk to the white man like that. They crazy.
Talk to him. What did I say bad?
I don't know.
What the fuck did I say bad to the white man for them? Yeah, man, they wild. Again, see right there. Now I want to know where you at, man. You need to see me face up because why would you say that, homeboy?
Yeah, they call it that South Callio Slim, but we know that ain't the real Callio
Calio,
Slim now.
Calio, that's what saved my life. Third
Rest
world
in peace,
Calio, nigga.
rest in peace, Rando. That ain't the real Slim, but yeah,
Calio saved my life, man. That's who talked the gun out my hand when I had him on the police in front of my spot, man. Master P talked that gun out my hand. He from Third World Calio, so what the fuck is he talking about over there? I'm not against nothing from the Calio. That's love, motherfucker. If I even hear somebody's from the Calio or Third Ward and they're in my presence, I'm not letting nothing touch them without fucking both of us up.
yeah. Well, I mean, this somebody on the internet. They may not actually be from the They could just be using the name, YouTube and stuff
Well,
gets.
we don't play like that, man.
But yeah,
You say what you mean and mean what you say. Period.
yep.
So if you talking about let me hear you talk to a white man like that, motherfucker,
He
my
says
grandfather's white. Fuck is he
you
talking about?
you ain't fighting white supremacists. That's what I'm talking about. I think he kind of go left field. Yeah, we ain't speaking about causing no egregious violence towards people or advocating that, especially on these mediums and stuff like that. So I think he probably disregarded some of the stuff that you saying and just attaching on to I think some of the words that you've displayed.
Okay, well, tell this man, or maybe he's listening right now. He needs to
Yeah,
go on that. He needs to go on that Katsa Free 8 on Instagram, and I got some shit for white supremacists on there. So what is he talking about? You know,
yeah.
I
So
got something on there, and for black supremacists. You understand me? So whoever's a supremacist is I'm against any of that shit. Against whoever. You're not gonna oppress nobody around me. I don't give a fuck if it's white oppressing black or black trying to oppress white. We ain't doing none of that weak shit. That's weak shit. That
yeah, I
ain't
think people crazy sometimes when you standing for truth and stuff. They think it's like a personal thing and stuff like that, man. You know, I don't know, but
man, for the people, man. That's why I do what I do. I'm for the people, man. So give them whatever I got. That's what I'm. That's why I do these minutes and 2 minute freestyles and shit like that. You look on there, I'm putting in work for the people. That's what it's been for. That's what it's been for, and that's why I do it. So I don't know
yep,
what he's talking about, but
yeah,
it's,
it's all good, man. He saying send his email or something. Send me your email.
yo, I don't like him, man, because he's on the wrong page. I don't like him in that fashion. Not that I don't like him as a person. I don't know him as a person, but things he's saying, he's way off key. He's not giving me again the moment of clarity. What are you talking about? We wasn't talking about no white supremacists and shit like that. Wasn't talking about that. So I mean, if you want to ask me a question, what do I think of this, that, and the third, then shit, by all means, ask it. But don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah,
I got
for real.
enough problems, nigga. I got enough problems. White supremacists, man. What's a white supremacist to a god, man? For real though. What they gonna do but feel stupid if I'm sitting in front of them talking? What they gonna do but get ignorant? What they gonna do? They can't build like no man, because if he's supremacist, then he's underneath. That means he's unsupreme. Supreme means most high. So he can't be that if he's a supremacist. He can't be that. Why you gotta add something to the word supreme?
Yeah,
Huh? That means it lacks up. That's just like a Rolex, man. Believe it or not, man. When you add a diamond to a Rolex, you're depreciating the value. So when you add something to the word supreme, to the actual word supreme, you're devaluing that shit. So what a supremacist gonna be to a god, man? What? He gonna run out the back door, man. He gonna take the first exit, man. What else can he do?
yep,
He can't fight love. What are you gonna fight love with? Hate? That's a losing battle.
pretty
I love
much.
fucking shit up in battles. That's what he gonna do. You can't fight this love with no fucking hate. I'll demolish you. I'll disintegrate you. Burn you to a crisp. So nah, man. I don't know, man. I don't like how homeboy came at me. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I think you always gonna get it. Sometimes, unfortunately, on the internet, especially amidst live broadcasts and stuff like that. Um, you know, so hold up, we got some other comments coming in. Dago says it would have been good to have had a short circuit, no limit album.
Word is bomb.
Yep.
Word is bomb. Word is bomb. Tank saved my life, man. I love New Orleans, kid. And everything in it, son. I've been with Soldier Slim. I've been with Magic, Mac. I've been with the boys, man. Reginelli and them, Gotti. I've been with the boys, man. Out of the town, man. And I got love for them dudes, man, because that's all they showed me and my sons, man. Man, listen, man. I'm telling you straight up, man. You put little soldiers with Reginelli, and I guarantee you they coming back to me safe. You hear me?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what goes on. They coming back to me safe because them brothers not gonna let nothing happen to them. Cause that's just the love that they gave us coming over there, son. Them niggas ain't turn their noses up at me when I got to No Limit, son. Nobody turn their nose up. Motherfuckers just don't care about all that shit. And that's how I learned how to take on the Slay Shawns and the officials and this one and that one. That's how I learned to do it. Because that's the love they showed my stupid ass. They showed me that love. It's love for me and my sons, especially my sons. My sons, man, listen, them niggas was protected, man. Straight up.
That Southern hospitality.
Nah, this was Tank. This was
Tank love.
Yeah, Tank love, baby. Straight like that. Tank love, man. And it was very serious dudes, man. Serious dudes, man. And my sons had been with them because I had to go to prison. In order for that album to drop, I had to go to prison. That was a big sacrifice for me because one day in prison to me is like a year. That's why I always broke out. That's why I always escaped them shits. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was too much for my little ass heart, son. I'll be out. My heart be so stomped on that my brain start working quadruple times and I outsmart him, I break out. That was what I was known for before my accident. Now, shit, you could put me in a plastic bag. I'll be like, please don't leave me here. I can't get out.
Crazy.
Yeah, my body different now, son. My body different now, son. So, you know, I avoid the sucker shit, man.
Yeah, no real shit. You know, that's it, man. I think as we get older, you know, we definitely gotta get wiser and stuff like that, you know, and make the changes necessary that adapt with our lifestyle. I'm gonna play one more joint before we roll out, and it's another unreleased joint as well. It's a little short one, and it's entitled.
Hold up, son. Before you do that, hold on, son.
Okay.
You got some other joints on your channel. You played some of these joints. So is this a joint you played before or no?
Oh shit, that's what I was just thinking. I don't know if I might have played it already, right?
Yeah, you bugging out, son.
Yeah,
I'm rocking with you. I'm just saying, what are you about to play? But go ahead, man. I apologize for interrupting you, son. This is your show. I apologize.
I was gonna play the one called Run because it was a little quick one. I don't know if I played it already today. I know I may have played
it today. I thought you did earlier to myself.
Yeah, I was thinking if I did, but I know I put it in the video that I did on the Guy They What album, but yeah, I'm gonna run this one real quick, man.
Okay. Oh yeah. You did play this. Not today though.
Okay.
Not today. Play it today. Yeah.
Yeah. Sexy bitch got ass like a motherfucker. I love to meet a mother. I put in work with a cousin and a little brother. Took the bitch out same night, lost the rubber. Didn't get the ass, but got a hot fast. Hit the airport, working on his jet lag. Got a meeting, I'm seeing dollar signs. Find a nigga with mine and blast him with the 9. Got a spot down on Venice Beach, all the homies meet. I'm in LA next day, hitting a swap meet. Parlay in the valley to the sunscreen. Making pots for cream, my West Coast team. Peter Godfather, Boz is gangster. Greg is the businessman, Kirk is danger. Cirque shotgun shells hit the street. Talking about you getting money while you fucking with me. I got Jews for my father, all he told me was this. Nigga, get off your back if you wanna be rich. I got the 4/5, cock back, I'm ready to set trip. Stupid nigga stuck with whatever his ass get. I got a weapon, I ain't playing to lose. I still stay cold, but the bullets ain't cool. Trying to keep my temper cool. Who you fucking with, dude? Get close to
see your ass kick the piss out of you. Eat niggas fucking ass, less is taught by mama. F, she the classy and built for drama. Fucked up, try to shoot a nigga to death. I got problems and my bitch knows she worried about me. Sweating, reaching for my guns while I'm still in my dreams. Fear motherfucking thing, I got a knife and a gun. Motherfuckers better run when I come for them, son. Run.
Man.
Okay, yeah, that was another little banger right there, man.
Thank you, man. Freestyle, man. I was just talking about how excited I was to be, be going to the West Coast a lot, fucking with them West Coast niggas, and fucking with the tank while the tank was over there heavy. You heard? That's just a lot of excitement. As you notice, I was breaking down who I was next to, the figures I was next to, Bob's, Kirk, Greg, all them. That was the joints, man. That was those days, man. Those days, man. Yeah, man.
Definitely, man. So we definitely appreciate the movements that you put down, not just as a solo artist, but obviously with the Little Soldiers and stuff included too. We definitely sending our best wishes for all the family situations and stuff like that to work out in God's way as it needs to be and stuff. And in regards to yourself with the music, we definitely gonna be keeping updated with the stuff that you're gonna be dropping. Before we head out, I want to ask you, we usually ask people their top 5 No Limit albums. So, we may as well go ahead and find that one out too, man.
Damn it, man. What if I just say tank, 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 and tank, and tank?
or you could go with artists, even that, you might think it was slept on or whatever,
Nah, see, I can't put them in order, but damn, that's hard, son. That's I guess that's a great question, and I don't think I could ever prepare for that. So, Steady Mobbing, Ghetto Commission, Fiend, Mac. Damn, it's too. I don't got 5, son. I can't even do 5. I can't do 5. Let me. Oh, damn. I can't do 5 like the tank, son. That cause I know the niggas and I know the quality of work they was putting in and why they was putting it in. So I can't. Damn, that's fucked up. You got me. That's good. That was good. I hold you.
Well, that gonna be homework for next time. Then we're gonna do.
Yeah, damn.
When you come back next time, you gonna hit us with the top 10. Then we're gonna get this.
Yeah. Top 10.
So
what?
We'll
favorite No Limit albums? Top 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Album or artist, so you can do both of them. Maybe chat back in next time. We'll rock it like that, man.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for letting me off the hook, man. Because I was very sure as fuck. It was like, bam, you fucked up.
Nah, you good, man. Son. With that, any last messages you want to leave to the people and stuff?
Man, work hard, man. Work fucking hard while you got your legs and your arms and your shoulders and your back and your thighs and knees and shit like that. Your feet. Like right now, man, I got like a real bad nerve. I used to kick over tall niggas. I used to kick niggas' heads right off, son. Not literally, but I'm short. Like, I'm short. And I used to just kick. People will tell you, I can't do that shit no more, son, because of a car accident. So I tell people right now, man, love your body and do everything you can with that motherfucker now, son, because you'll be in a position like me where I was able and now I'm unable. You understand what I'm saying? So take care of yourself. Eat right. If you pass 40 years old and you got a belly, get rid of that shit. Start drinking that apple cider vinegar to help that bloating and shit like that, man. Be like you was when you was 20, man. You know what I mean? Eat correct, man. Watch what you do, man. Watch what you put in that system, man. That great ass system that you walking around in. Watch what you do to that shit. Be cautious. Be smart. Cause this shit can get better, or it can get real worse. And then sometimes it gets so bad you can't do nothing. So take care of that shit while you got the chance. Get off your ass and go out there and do something, man. You know, break a leg, everything with everything you do. You know what I'm saying? I got a ripped shoulder, but I write rhymes with that same arm. So The doctor told me he didn't want me lifting up no pens and shit like that. As soon as I left that motherfucker, I wrote 6 rhymes. You know what I mean? And my shit is in pain all the time. I can't even really throw a jab, like, you know what I mean? I done trained over 100 men in martial arts and boxing. And to throw a jab, that shit hurts. So I just stay strapped. You know what I mean? And going against it, whatever gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? Because of an accident. But it's some people that don't have accidents and they just letting their bodies go. Don't let your body go. Don't let your mind go. Build and destroy, man. Build yourself up, man. With that, I say peace, man.
Most definitely. So we definitely want to say that's peace, and we definitely send our salute, and we can't wait till next time we can catch back up again, man. Catch you right on the line. We do another live joint or whatever, or we get it in, get some more fan questions. I'm sure they'll be excited to drop some more comments.
Man, I appreciate everybody, man. Love is love, man. Holla back, dog.
Yep, you already know, man. I'm gonna hit you on the cell. So we're gonna wrap this one up for now. So peace to the family, salute, support, peace.
Peace.